For his laning phase, he is not about dominating that 2 versus 2. So it's certainly going to be an exciting lane matchup to watch as Fenerbahce round out with their final 2 picks.
Getting the Maokai for Thorgrin is just a great pick for Fenerbahce in general. He's played incredibly well on it, ganks that mid lane incredibly effectively, and now they've got their mid lane pick to finalize into the Syndra. Already LeBlanc and Orianna have been removed. We have seen Echoes picked into it before, but it's going to be the Talia for Fenerbahce.
So he's going more for the roaming style. Talia, very good at pretty much holding her own in any matchup, really. She doesn't really lose matchups, but at the same vein, she doesn't win them either. But what you do really want on Talia is pressure, because once you have pressure, it gives you the freedom to roam. Once you get that level 6, you have the ultimate, which makes it very easy to go from one lane to the other, cut off the escape routes of your opposition as well. And I think that's what Fenerbahce is going to be looking for right now with the Kalista and the Talia. Early game playmaking on these side lanes, especially towards the bottom side of the map, seems very optimal. But with Team 1 Esports rounding things out with the Shen, it's going to make it harder for Fenerbahce to try and force plays down in the bottom lane, because once he hits level 6, that Shen is primed and ready to turn those ganks in their favor.
Both these teams have had pretty dominant performances in their own regions. Fenerbahce winning the last split in Turkey with outstanding fashion, in all honesty.
I think that he's done a fine job for now, but while his early gank failed, Forlan's looking to find some success in the top lane.
Entry Fragger looking for his first kill as Vert there as well. The flash away, but Thorgrin's going to get stunned, and this will be first blood for Team 1 in the top lane.
Forlan with a good movement up to the top side. He had the Raptor stolen away from him, but remember, he went from red into Wolves, into blue, then up to Raptor, which means he was on the top side. Top was already pushing in the favor of Thorgrin, and now Vert is off to a great start.
Forlan's staying around here. Vert backs off a little bit. Thorgrin will spot him out. There's the taunt, and once again, Forlan's just looking for the setup. Crashes on the top side. He'll be looking to try and get towards his top laner to save him, but the stun comes out once again. Crash with the belly bop knocks him back. Thorgrin down to half as Vert puts down the Spirit's Refuge. Fenerbahce able to fight this one out as Crash came to the rescue for his top laner. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, a root lands onto Absolute, and he has to use the heal and the barrier. The Ignite ticking. Padden with the final shot gets the spear in the back, and now Redbird's trying to turn it around. He does get the help picks, and will trade 1-for-1 in the bottom lane.
Wow, and well how to utilize side lane pressure. They know how to play the 1-3-1, the 4-1 style of play, and looks like Fenerbahce are trying to shut that down.
Thorgrin's going to go in, the knockback onto Vert as well. No flash for him, and no way of escaping Crash and Thorgrin, who will be able to secure the kill. 2-2. Fenerbahce and 1 are even in the early game.
So many ganks. Looks like he's trying to steal away this blue buff.
Misses the body slam, the knockback will come out. There is the unleashed power straight onto the base of Crash, and he will get removed from the map by Team 1.
Good utilization of the Shen ultimate there. Just as Crash tries to get a punish onto Bruiser, they're able to instantly turn it around, demonstrating some familiarity with this Shen pick, instantly coming in, ready to save his mid laner and turn the fight in their favor.
And it's the strength that we said Team 1 have. They capitalize on their enemies' mistakes. When they see someone out of position, they make the play, and now they're making the play for the Inferno. They secure it, but Padden is not done. The TPs are going to join this fight as they look for the root. Thorgrin goes in onto Redbird. He's used the wild growth, but he will be the first to fall. Team 1 just looking to run away. They're accepting a kill and a blue buff.
A bit of a dive in the middle lane.
And this is what Thorgrin likes to do. He's the pillar of the team, and he likes to get these ganks off. Flash straight into Crash. Bruiser knocked back. The seismic shove will spell his end. Fenerbahce get the kill. Now Forlan's going to try and protect his tower a little bit as he forces Thorgrin back. The Sat Magic healing up, and Fenerbahce will be able to get the kill in the dive.
And this is why we call this man a pillar. He is the foundation of this team that sets up his gotten their hands on that juicy tier 1 up top.
Padden and Japone being rotated up towards the top side to try and shut down Vert in this split push. In fact, they're going in with the Fate's Call into the Soul Shackles. Vert flashes away, respect, but gets caught in the binding, puts down the Spirit's Refuge. Padden will still get the stacks from this, though, as he looks to dive. The Shen underneath the tower. And 13 minutes in, Padden is already 3-1.
You have to question the decision-making there from Vert. The top laner goes missing for a long time. You've already lost your bottom tier 1. This swap should be expected. But instead, he overstays in the top lane. He also eats the binding from Japone. And now they're looking to lose this tier 1. Fortunately, Team 1 will get there just in time to defend it. But this bottom lane of 1907 Fenerbahce are really stepping up in this first game.
That's exactly what we wanted to see from them. And Frozen is looking up towards the top side for a little bit more. Stand United is available for Bert as he comes up. Not even going to channel it yet as one are going to get dived underneath this tower. There we go. Absolute pops the barrier. Wild Growth used as well. The dive continues. Fenerbahce trying to get what they can out of this fight. They take the tower first. The stun is going to land onto Absolute. Forlan dead. It's a double for Frozen. And one are just getting scattered to the winds. A great binding from Japone. 3 kills down. Redbird running away, but I'm not sure he's going to escape today as Fenerbahce collapse from all 4 sides. And they play the early game well. They don't even need to get to the late game. They don't even need to get to team fights because Fenerbahce are routing Team 1.
Beautiful dive once again. Thordran looking to round out the fight with another kill onto Redbird. Everything going fantastically for the Turkish representatives.
And Frozen, it's the dynamic duo trying to catch out Brucer. Thordran will be able to lock him up with the cat, and he will get the kill. The pillar on which Fenerbahce stands once again helps Frozen in the mid lane.
Setting up for his team for success. Thordran finding so many fantastic picks for Fenerbahce, working with Frozen to
Here come the rest of Fenerbahce. Brucer off towards the side, trying to knock them back. The seismic shove does not connect, and Fenerbahce are just going to continue to roll this forward. However, they are flanked. They get some damage onto Bert, who flashes away. The explosive cast helps them secure the kill, and now the Featherstorm has to come out from Absolute. He flashes. Brucer still off towards the side. Great. Glacial Prism onto Frozen, but he will cleanse that away. He is at 1 with the ice. And now Fenerbahce are looking to go towards that Baron.
Now the jungler's still alive for Team 1. Fenerbahce could only find a single kill onto Vert, and he still has teleport available. Fenerbahce, they don't want to commit to the Baron though. They're still eyeing up those picks.
Not quite a Weaver's Wall that locks in Team 1. Forlan's going to jump across the wall and bring Thordran with him, and now he's caught in the wrong place as Redbird comes across to try and help his jungler. If they can take down Forlan, Fenerbahce can look for that Baron, but they're going for Redbird instead. Absolute pulled off towards the side as Thordran is that tank, is that shield that Fenerbahce need when the going gets tough and when they're looking to close out games.
This is much more of what they wanted.
Come back into this game. It seems like a monumental task, a mammoth task for them. But Team 1 have come from behind many a time before. Bert locked out towards the side. The inhibitor is being pressured by Padden and Japone. A good finding is going to connect, and now we'll see Thordran stepping up to the front. Already, Redbird is just dead, and Fenerbahce are going to push forward further and further. This will be their second inhibitor. They can just go mid, or perhaps they'll even look to push in this next wave.
Keep your eyes on the bottom lane too. There's a big minion wave stacking up. There's a flash from Thordran.
And the seismic shove just deleted and demolished. Team 1 lose a man, and now Fenerbahce are going to look for the push. Bert jumps in, but there's just no damage at all from Team 1. 1907 Fenerbahce are looking to clean this up. It will be a clean ace for them as they take down Absolute. They're going for the Nexus Towers, and they're going to be 1-0 up against Team 1.
Very convincing game from 1907 Fenerbahce Esports. 18-4 is the kill score with a 15,000 gold lead to round things out.
And if you're a Turkish fan, this is exactly what you want to see. Fenerbahce clean in the early game, clean in the mid game, and clean as they take down the Nexus to go 1-0 ahead.
So clean, I can see my reflection in the medic. Very good execution all throughout. Have to bring my eyes once again back to Thordran. This guy, he just seems to be such a big catalyst for the team, whether it be engages, whether it be roams, whether it be just providing utility and protection for his team. He is one of the standout players for me, alongside Padden, who really just did step up